Hey guys, Carson here on the Rip Ranch. Sorry it's been a while, but I'm back. I've got my dad here with me today. He's, I don't know, somewhere over here. Can't see him. And we're working on moving some cows. Then we got some other fun stuff to do. Water out of this. And my brother is, so this has not had a gate here. So we're adding a gate in. So that's the first thing we're gonna get done today. I think you use that 1/2 inch, right?
Yeah, I think.
Because those things are 5/8.
Huh?
How was that?
I need to go deeper than that, maybe?
Probably. I'd go fairly deep.
Especially, well, this bottom one's going to have to stick out because this is leaning.
Yeah, so we'll do this bigger and longer.
I'm going to have to go pretty deep.
All right. Is that about right?
Mm-hmm. That's probably tight enough, isn't it? Probably do her.
So this broke the other day, that's why there's water, but what we're doing is we usually would like to have a fence around this so the cows don't mess with that. And then so when we're hauling water, we can just go straight out of there. But we had gate, you'd have to climb over it and you see what happens to them. So yeah, we just fixed that little gate. Anyways, if you can hear, I am very stuffy. That's part of the reason I didn't make a video like I said earlier in the week, because I got super sick and so I'm very stuffed up. And Farmer Tyler Ranch doesn't have to make videos when he gets stuffed up, so I thought I didn't need to either. So now I'm going to go and put electric fence reel out. I guess you can, then we'll, sorry, I was talking to my dad and the camera. Then I'll put the line out and then we can put some stakes in. Won't take us very long to get that done. What the front of your rig looks like, I think you're kind of doing it wrong. This is where they're going out in this great grass. But the bottom's less great, so we're going to graze this, but we want them to hit that bottom good, so we're going to make kind of a thin basis from here. Right there. I have to use a little wire to hold it on this reel. Okay, I'll just drive forward and unreel this now. But I'm going to put gloves on. I'm not as tough as some people who do it without gloves. A glove. Got my ranching Sodak gloves. You better get some of those if you don't have any. Dad's clear down there. He's going to be my guiding light. So we're going to put post. My dad's doing that. I just need to go lift that up so it's a little straighter. We got the line up. I got something cool to show you guys though. Just don't judge me about the straightness of my line. It's pretty dang crooked. But let me show you guys something cool I know. Last year was the first year I did more moves than usual on this. And this is usually this bottom where it can't irrigate all this wiregrass. But look at this. First year since I did that, look at all that clover that came up. Lots of different grasses coming. Even a good old thistle. But kind of cool to see different types of grasses where it was almost a monoculture of wiregrass. Now there's some different types of grasses. I had my dad very stressed about how narrow this lane is. Think he's right, we'll see. So we'll go help him out, finish up. He's up there finished. Okay, we got that up, and I'll show you how we're gonna get the cows in. Now we're gonna go get the panels to go around this water. So it'll be 3 12-foot panels or something. So we'll get that done real quick. Picked up a new helper, old Quinn. We decided to do 2 panels. We got our very best panels we have on the Rip Ranch and brought them down here. And see how does that make sense when we put the gate? Now we can get into here. So now we need to string a line across for our movements, and that's about it. Quinn's just working real hard. This is what I mean by hauling water. So we just hook up a 2-inch hose, fill up this. My brother's hauling some water to these cows to get them to go up higher and graze a place where there's no water. So we're working on that. Okay, so we got the water set up. Now we're going to just run this line in an L just to get the cows into their grazing lane. That's our water set up, just to float. But all right, let's get that done. Okay, so now we have a lane they can go make that L, then we'll close it off there. Quinn's gonna go change his clothes, get on his horse, huh? Let's get now we are, I got Quinn, got Haley's behind us. My dad's saddling horses, him and Quinn are gonna ride horses, and we're going to go move the cows from that pasture to where we just fixed, right Quinn? Haley's got her hat on, very cowboy-like. Maybe Lainey can give us an update on her arm, because that's why we didn't have a video last week. Lainey, will you tell everyone how your arm's doing?
Yeah, good.
It's doing very good. Show them your cast. Ooh, look at all those names. It looks very good, huh? Why'd you pick green?
Because I wanted to.
Okay. There you go.
I wonder why to fly lower.
I'm sorry. So here we are. These are all our old cows, or we got an injured cow here and a young cow we bought. So we're gonna move these down there. They've grazed this. This is done. This is rough feed. So we're gonna move them from here. We've got to go down this dirt road, go through town, take a left, go down a lane that has no fences, and then into that corral. So it should be good. My dad and brother and Quinn will be moving the cat. Will be riding their horses. So Quinn was very excited to do that. We're just going to work on that. Don't know if I was going to share this with you, but thought I would, because this tells you how fun people are to deal with. So this place is a lease pasture. I talked about it last year. In this place here, there's a little square. You see this little square? There's sometimes water running through here. So when I originally put these cows, because there's no water here, there was water in there, and I looked who owned it, and it said it's a right-of-way. No one owned it. So I just let my cows in there, and they got water. The very pleasant man who owns that over there said he was going to sue me because I let cows in. He thinks he owns it, but he actually doesn't, because there's no the title says it's a right-of-way for this water district. So anyways, that was fun. It was a really fun, really pleasant guy to deal with. Very fun. So just so you know, not a pleasant guy. Not worth it. But there's my dad and Quinn. Start getting stuff ready here. This cow, she is 16 years old. So we're just going to put her in that nicer pasture, and then when it's time to move them from that pasture, they're going to go probably to the sale barn. But this is kind of just where we've kept the old cows.
Right over here.
That fence is on. Do you want me to shut it off?
What?
That fence is on. Do you want me to shut it off? There, Haley. Shh. They're out. My dad didn't go as easy as can be. We had a calf yesterday in this group, so. They're clear over there by Haley. One thing you can see here, and it's frustrating, is there's that bull, and he's hurting the cow's back. It's frustrating because you want that trait in a bull, because that means he's super masculine, his hormonal balance is right, but he is making this miserable to move these cows. So it's a give and take. See that? He's hurting them. You can't see very well, but he's legitimately moving the cows. This will show you better. See, he's right there trying to herd the cows. If you get him to me, I can carry that calf. Dad? He's right there, and he's gonna move the cows. He doesn't want them to go by. I'm in someone's garden. Good work. Quinn killed it. You having fun? Oh, he about said no. That was kind of a rough one, huh?
Okay, we got to turn then.
Their turn. Okay. You guys can head back. All right, you guys can head back. I'll get this. Yeah. Sorry I didn't get a lot of footage of that. It's kind of hard to video and do stuff. And I was holding a brand new calf. So sorry about that. Let's look. So I had to drive quickly down the side of this because there's no fence here. This is a pasture we lease. So I did that and then moved the cows. So let's go make sure the fence is hot so we don't have any problems. Okay, we got the electric fence hooked up. I just used some alligator clips and ran that line across the top here so each move I have line. Cows are in there. We'll see if that's too skinny. This is just a long skinny pasture, and so last time I did like some of these and I had to drag 1,000 feet of hose, and I just don't want to do that. So the fun part will be these bulls down here if we have to deal with bull fights. Let's go check what we got. So this is the bad part of this, is I've got a fence, got the bulls between here. They've got a bunch of bulls in their pasture. They got a cow in heat. I would like you to see the difference in flies on my bull compared to theirs. Hey! Safe deposit. They're not worth fighting. They're not worth fighting. Hey! 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 Shh. Well, I used my one rock and missed. Hey! Get! Hey! Get! Go up there and breed. There's a cow in heat and you're dinking around with the boys. Come on. Come on. We got that going. Got 'em moved. Pretty slick, other than the whole moving part. Sometimes it's easier than other times. Like I said, that bull made that miserable. It would have been easy without him, but it's also a good thing he does that. He's not a wimpy bull. He's got some masculinity to him. Things are going well. Okay, well, let's just go and look at some different things, I guess. I don't know what we're gonna do. Go have lunch. That's what I need to do. I'm starving. I'll tell you a story about this cow here. So about a week ago, a guy owned her and said, and she's a beautiful cow, and said, hey, she's crazy. If you come pick her up, I'll give her to you for a good deal. And I mean a killer deal for being a 5-year-old registered cow. She's crazy. He just bought her to registered cows and she was one of them. He said she's too crazy. And she's getting bred. I saw her get bred today. But anyways, she got a nice little bag, nice moderate cow. But we brought her to our cows and she's been calm as can be. So sometimes handling might make a difference. But anyway, you can tell she's been bulling. So that's awesome. Pretty happy with how that went. Now we'll see how this goes and set up some other fence and get things ready. But I'm gonna go have lunch for a bit. Okay guys, lunch is over and I changed my shirt because I needed long sleeves. It's 94 degrees and I thought I'd wear a short sleeve shirt and I got fried. So I'm up here at the Dastrup farm. One of our pivots is having a problem. It's not, the automatic shutoff's not working. I haven't got it fixed yet. So I'm gonna go shut it off because I just noticed on the app it's done. Real quick. Looking pretty good there, huh, boys? That's one of our crops. Looks really good. Anyways, that's not where the pivot was running. So I'm gonna go shut this pivot off. And then I'm gonna go turn down the water on the pond. Since this pivot's done, we got a second pivot running, so I don't want to run water over. We're kind of figuring out that's gonna be our biggest deal, is regulating the pond correctly. So real quick, show you, this is where I grazed those cows. Remember when they took them up on the mountain? That's where I grazed it, and that's coming back a little bit. I planted some sorghum sudan grass in it. So hopefully when it gets hot like it is now, that sorghum's gonna pop up, and that'll be awesome. Ooh boy, it's a little muddy. I need to take it off, whatever that's called. Well, that's, yeah, whatever that's called. So anyways, let's go turn the pivot off. And like I said, we will go adjust the pond. I think we had a 10 half turns. We're gonna move it to 7 half turns. But yeah, this automatic deal is working about half the time. It's shutting off and half the time it's not. So that's about the worst when it's all the time, you know, and when it's none of the time, you know. So let's get that shut off, and I'm gonna grab a couple of these posts. Okay, that pivot's shutting down. Now I'm gonna do some scouting on the field. So there's my little sorghum plants coming up. Don't get great germination at this place, but there's some spots. They're all starting to pop up. I can see them everywhere. Great. And if you're gonna check out some grass though, there's some of this grass that's naturally just coming up. I'm gonna see what kind it is, because something that grows here, I need to get more of it. Hey Sue, you're pooping on the camera. Grass people, give a guess what that is. Look at the seed head real close. Look at Sue real close. Give me a guess what you think that is, and then see if my picture of this is right from everyone's guess. We're back here at the Dastert Pond. So the water comes from a big reservoir. I've done a video on this into here. That little float thing is supposed to regulate the water so it doesn't overflow. All the overflow goes on this pasture that our friend Chad grazes. The problem is that float, we were always under the assumption it worked. We started playing with it and it works like 10%. So we've been overwatering this for a long time. I'm gonna do a video all about what we did, what we're gonna do, but what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna shut this. We got 10 half turns right now on, which is about right for this pond for what we had. But that one pivots off, so we're gonna move it down to 7 half turns. So let's get that done. 7 half turns. It's me turning this. We'll see if you guys want to watch that or not. I don't know if you saw that. I shut it all the way off and then did 7 turns. Instead of just doing 3 half turns back, we found that to be less accurate. All that stuff is really important for you guys to know. Just kidding. And then you got this little old water dog, Dandy. Huh, Dandy? Okay. Now we got that going. Let's load up in the pickup. We'll go home, go home, get Quinn, get on the wheeler, clean up some electric fence, set out a couple more moves for those cows, because I'm going on a trip soon, and I don't want my dad to worry about it. So just missed that little Dandy. Little Dandy, huh? You almost made it in the back. You tried. Huh, Sue? You would make it. Sue likes to fake she can't make it, so I have to lift her into the truck. And we're gonna give her a haircut. Would you guys like to watch me give Sue a haircut? Let me know if you would. Well, I went to go grab the four-wheeler, and my dad and brother called, and they wanted me to go pick them up. I guess when they went and moved cows for my brother, they drove farther, they went further than they were thinking or something. Only problem is my dad's direction was go to where the rider's been hauling water, and I have no clue where that is, and they don't have very good service, so we'll see what that entails. But I'll oh shoot, oh, it's hot in here. We'll go try to find them. I lucked out and I ran into Dax, who works at the Bar J with Ryder, who's hauling a load of water. So I guess I'll follow him, because when my dad cut out, he said go to where Ryder hauls water to. So we'll see where that is.
I share with you something
just here above Glenwood where I live. Guess I forgot to shut the podcast off, but oh well.
So back
just
in
following Dax.
Early being able to,
we're going up above Cove, or up Cove, it looks like. Don't dare shut my podcast off, or it might not come back on with my poor service.
You know, everybody says, hey.
Found them. Look where they're at. Looks like Riggin. I guess my mom came and got Riggin. I could have asked her where they were, but they've moved a long ways since I talked to them. What I can do is I'll put oh, I was going to load that horse. I guess Ryder will just keep leading it. Riggins Ryder's boy. He was riding the horse, and I think the day turned into a bigger day than they were thinking. There's the cows. I don't think Dax was in 4 low.
I was, I promise. He just called that.
My favorite cow has no tail. See you, no tail. At least she's probably easy to breed for the bull. Yeah. Okay, we'll go drop them off. Oh, Ruby. Ruby, you're a good dog. Yes, you're a good dog. Dropped them off. Now I'm back here at Nick's pasture, and I got a cow out. So I'm gonna go put her back in. That's how it goes. I'm gonna set my 7 paces and get a stick up so I know how high to go. Okay, so we'll just open this end up. Go get that. That's a rotten cow. She's old. This will probably be her last year on the place, so we'll survive. Now we just gotta hook this up. Pretty simple. Okay, now let's do 7 paces over, and then we'll go up. Just drive the thing up. Hope all that wasn't in time warp, because I have that tendency to do that stupid stuff. I'm just gonna pull this, get on the 4-wheeler, and hold this, and till I get down there. Then we'll do the stakes, just like I did earlier today. Get my gloves on. So, get you a pair of these Ranching Zodak gloves. I think you get them at ranchingzodak.com or something like that. If not, go check out his channel and get you some. I've now strung the line. I'll just do 25, maybe even 30 paces here, and put some posts up. Should be fun, right? Hey guys, I just spent an hour visiting with a neighbor guy. Picked up that next pasture to lease. That's pretty good, eh? So now I have the second fence up. I was gonna do the third, but I'm kind of tired. My dad and brother are gonna change some sprinklers. I'll go down here and check the cows. Go spend some time with my family. Going on a trip to the Tennessee, it's in Tennessee, in Columbia, called the, what is it called? The Homestead Festival by Rory Feek. I'll be there and I'll be speaking. So if you're gonna be there, make sure you stop by the Redmond booth, say hi. It's always super fun to meet people. So let's just call that a day. So thanks for watching the Rip Ranch.